Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's Stephen here on match day in the Champions League. Are you well? My camera's been very stuttery. I apologise about that. I'm not sure what's going on there. We should be good now. City, of course, playing Red Star tonight in the Champions League. Crvena ZVEZDA or something like that over in Serbian. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm really, really sorry. But either way, tonight should be a really interesting game of football. It really should be because we are through. And guess who we're not through, by the way? I just need to point this out. I just need to bring this up on screen right now because it's a very important thing to bring up on screen right now. Absolutely crucial to do it. I wish my internet wasn't like going really slow, and apologies if you're not getting much. Do let me know in the comments if everything's okay. But we just need to just draw attention to this before we go any further because why not? Can we just draw attention to this? This is what failure looks like. This is what success looks like, us as Manchester City fans. Look at United there, man. Bottom of the group, we've got Copenhagen and Galatasaray in. Copenhagen, not for everyone, Man United. Lost last night to a Bayern side, absolutely strolling, who couldn't be bothered. They are out of the Champions League, which is hilarious. Not even into the Europa League. They bottled it. They didn't even go for it. And Ten Hag brought on a bunch of youngsters when they needed a win to at least get some Europa League football. But nope, not even went for that. Terrible side. I laugh in their face, and it's absolutely glorious. Top of the morning to you too, Jason, in the chat there. Lovely stuff, isn't it? Lovely, lovely stuff indeed. So that's where we're at. And that's the difference between Manchester City and Man United right now. Of course, we played today. The difference in our group and their group, let me just try and find it now. We are just, we are absolutely clear there. We are top of the group. We've won all 5 games. We are very comfortable. And this away game, which starts at 5:45 tonight, by the way, means absolutely nothing to anyone. So tonight is a sort of a game just to see who can shine a little bit. The youngsters might get a chance. The backup players might get a chance. Hopefully, some first-team players get a chance to rest ahead of the weekend's game. So I'm sort of looking forward to see what this game is. It'll be done by bedtime, which is nice, Like 5:45, we'll be done by what? I'll be done making videos by 10 o'clock, which is nice for once as opposed to midnight. Looking forward to that. And I can't wait to see how this lineup is because it's going to be a really interesting game. I honestly want to see loads of changes. Now, the whole bunch of youngsters have travelled. I'll bring up the team news and all that kind of stuff on screen right now. Here's the travelling squad. Ortega, Carson, True Grant. He's a goalkeeper, by the way. I think he is the son of Lee Grant. I might be wrong there, but the United backup keeper. Kyle Walker, Rico Lewis, Max Elaine, who's a centre-back, a young academy centre-back. John Stones, Ruben Diaz, Manuel Akanji, Nathan Ake, Josko Vardiol, Sergio Gomez, Calvin Phillips, Rodri, Mohamedou Suso, who's a centre midfielder, Michael Hamilton, who's another centre midfielder, Micah, not Mike, did I say Michael? Micah, either way, Mateus Nunes, Kovacic, Oscar Bob, Bernardo Silva, Jack Grealish, Phil Foden, and Julian Alvarez. So you can see it's a decent squad. Everyone's travelling, but there's also a bunch of youngsters in there, which I'm excited for. Because I feel like we should rest players tonight. I really think we should do. The rumours that we're going to. Ortega was talking throughout this the press conference. I love this comment, by the way, here. Before, I played for a small average club in Germany. I can't lose my head here. I will think it's normal what I have at Man City. Like, all right, mate, that's harsh. For what it's worth, he isn't being harsh. He's just very German. And what I mean by that, I love German people. I genuinely do. They're top of the race. But they're also, the most German people you meet are the bluntest people you'll ever meet, in my personal experience. And that's not to say you're rude. I don't think it's rude. I think it's just forthright. And I quite admire it, actually. You get what you get with German people. Not all of them, with some of them, which I think is adorable. And Stefan Ortega is just a no bullshit kind of guy, and I respect that. But he's right. You can't make mistakes. Man City, you can't. I've got a bit of a cold, by the way. Sorry. You can't make mistakes at Man City. You can at a small average club in Germany, which is harsh. Obviously, he's starting, and he said it could be the chance to show my best version. Haaland will return apparently on Thursday to Man City, so he's back soon, and assess his fitness ahead of the weekend. No Doku, of course, which is a big shame, a massive shame. Guardiola was talking. He said we lost 1 game in the last 6 and it was a disaster. So, which is a good point. Guardiola's been playing this card a lot recently. He's talking about how everyone's making a big deal about City not being perfect all the time. And he's not wrong, to be fair. City do overreact. Maybe I overreact too. Maybe we all do. But at the same time, Pep, you're guilty of your own success, mate. I absolutely love you. I genuinely do. But when you win, you're that good. When you're not that good, people notice it. Yeah, but he's absolutely right to say that, you know. He talked about how it's literally in and out. He said, we don't have time to look around Belgrade. We cannot go to the restaurants and have music and dance. Maybe in the summertime we'll have the opportunity to come back here. Apparently it's beautiful, Belgrade. I've never been before. I've been to like places in the Eastern Bloc, but I've not been to Serbia. I've been to Budapest in Hungary, which is beautiful. If it's anything like that, it'll be a gorgeous place. Yeah, but yeah, he's right. He'll be in and out, done, go. So expect a nice atmosphere there. Well, according to reports going around, there's not a nice atmosphere for City fans right now. So if you're there, be safe, okay? Guardiola's asked about De Bruyne. He said, I wish he was there, of course, blah, 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 etc. And there's some rumours going around from FPL Tony, whoever he is, that Alvarez does not start tonight. I don't know who he is, but I think there's probably something in that, really. I think they might be true. So when you look at the players available, I think, how could this go? I think, you know, we could see something like Ortega is going to start in goal. Ortega will start in goal. I'm trying to think who's going to play. If Alvarez doesn't play and Haaland doesn't play, it's going to be false nine season. Bob is going to start, isn't he? Already, I can tell you, Phillips is going to start. Nunes will get a start as well. That's obvious. I think Kovacic starts too. I think he needs some football. I think Gomez might start a left back. Rico Lewis might start a right back. I can see Jack Grealish getting a game. Something like this. And then I think of the players available. I think he's going to play. I don't think he'll start the academy lads. I might be wrong. You might start Michael Hamilton, even though he's not a right winger. You might start Michael Hamilton out wide on the right, which is crazy, but he might do it. It's something I can imagine him doing. And I feel like centre backs wise, I think Ake will start, and I think it'll be a Kanji. I think Stones and Diaz will get a rest. I think it'll be something like this. And then what will happen, I reckon, if we do okay, we'll see Susaho come on maybe, and we'll probably see maybe. So we got Kane Taylor's a really good player. He's like a box-to-box midfielder. I really like him. I don't think he'll start. He's a good player, Balotelli. I like him, but I don't think he's going to start this one. I think Kovacic and Nunes. Maybe Kane will get on later on for Kovacic or something like that. And Max Alain potentially might come in at fullback. I know he's a centre-back, but what Pep tends to do is bring, you know, like he did with Egan Riley. He'll bring him on at right-back at some point. What he'll do is he'll bring on right back Max Alain and put Nunes, you know, Lewis in midfield. He'll do that, I reckon. It'll be something like that. That's what I reckon will happen. So it'll be something like this, I reckon. And to be honest, I don't mind games like this. I don't mind a chance to see the young players, to see the fringe players who get a bit of game time, because they do need it, you know. Gomez needs minutes. Nunes needs minutes right now. Oscar Bob needs minutes, you know. Jack does. It'll be something like this, and I suspect it'll be more than enough. Hello to people in the chat, by the way. Jason, Aspie, Elder, Lucky, Balotelli, Meek, the Mancunian Way. So I think we will see some youngsters, but only if we're not getting battered. And after 60, 70 minutes, so something like that, I reckon. So it won't be like the most memorable game in the world, but I do want to see, you know, if Alvarez is getting a rest. I mean, you look at this side that I just put up on screen right now. When you look at the rest, that means Kyle Walker gets a rest, Vardial, Diaz, Stones, Rodri, and then Phil, Bernardo, Alvarez, Haaland. It's great. You got a whole team of players who get a rest there, which is really nice. Edison's not available apparently as well. Edison, not sure what's wrong with him, but he hasn't travelled either. I'm sure he's fine. But we get a lot of players that get a rest, which is absolutely needed right now because the fixtures coming up, they're not the hardest run, but Palace at home, look, if they've all get a bit of a rest. They don't, you know, they sit and watch. They're ready for Palace at home at the weekend. It'll be nice, won't it? It'll be wonderful stuff, which I'm looking forward to. So we probably will lose Meek. I'm not worried about losing. Like, I am not going to sit there tonight, and I implore everyone to do the same and judge the performance based on goals or the score or whatever. I just don't see the point. I'm going to judge the performance tonight on the players that need the minutes. I want to see how Nunes gets on alongside, you know, Kovacic. I want to see how Michael Hamilton does if he plays. Maybe Jack Grealish, can he build on the form of the other day? Can Sergio Gomez have a good game, you know? We could also see this. We could see something like this potentially where We see, you know, a kid get a start with Ake. Ake to maybe a kid gets a start at left back, and we see Gomez out wide and Greenish as a midfielder potentially. We could see something like this. I'll show it on screen right now. We could see Elaine. I know he's a centre back, but we could get Guardiola won't play him in the centre. We could do a Ake to the left of him. It could be something like that. I can't remember what footed he is, Max Elaine. I want to say he's right-footed, but I might be wrong. I think he is right-footed. I'm pretty certain he's right-footed. Yeah, I'm pretty certain he is. So I think it'll be something like that potentially, or we could see Max Elaine get a chance over maybe this side, or could play right back or something like that potentially. I want to see something like that. Maybe Greenish for the middle would be wonderful, wouldn't it? So, but I'm relaxed, man. And you too, man. I hope you love your time, mate. We put our decorations up last night. And they look gorgeous, so I'm very happy about that. It's great fun. I am relaxed. You know, I don't expect. I know some people will lose their minds if all the academy players or the rotation players don't play well. What I would say always is that when you play such a disparate collection of players who've never played together before in this shape or system, doesn't matter how good they are, often it could be a mess. So I'm expecting tonight to look a bit of a mess, just because there'll be no structure or familiarity from this collection of players. So I'm not expecting it to be a good performance tonight. I'm expecting it to be disjointed, bit of a mess. But ultimately, Pep will sit back all night. He'll be relaxed. He'll obviously pass on some words of wisdom every now and then, but he won't care too much. I'll probably say we're going to lose tonight. I know I don't want to be negative, but I suspect, you know, the only thing actually is, like, how are they getting on? Yeah, they are bottom of the group. They're out. They also might rest players, you know. They might play their reserve players, Crvena. They are bottom of the group. They're out. Can they get Europa League? Actually, I think they can. That's a good point. Leipzig and Young Boys, they could get Europa League if they win tonight. If Leipzig... Where's Leipzig? Let's have a look. Are Leipzig at home or away? Leipzig are at home. So there's a chance that Crvena, Red Star, could get Europa League if Leipzig win. So I feel they might go for it, actually. If they do go for it, I'm expecting them to win, just because of the occasion, how little this game matters to us. So I'm going to get... I'm going to say for probably a 2-1 loss, unfortunately. But I hope to see some nice moments, you know. United, yeah. I was gloating about United this morning. I mean, that's a reminder of the levels between these two clubs. I mean, that is embarrassingly brilliant for them. The state of that group. You know, do not let United fans forget this. Eras come to an end, apparently. Eras come to an end. No, they don't. You're an absolute mess. I don't know if Young Boys have a better head-to-head, but doesn't it go to goal difference first? Does it go to goal difference first, or does it go to head-to-head first? Surely it's goal difference and then head-to-head. Maybe I'm wrong. Michael, I probably won't, mate. But thank you very much. No, I'll still be doing all the videos as usual, Michael. I've got to pay the bills and stuff, but you know, but yeah, we'll have a rest over Christmas, and I can't wait, mate. I can't wait. But yeah, just a quick video because my mum's taking out Ruben for a walk, and she'll be back in a second, so I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna say 2-1 loss probably tonight, maybe a 2-2 draw. Either way, it should be fun. It's going to be a collection of players that we don't usually see. It should be interesting to see how they get on. Guys, I will be back for a watch-along tonight from about 5:20, something like that. And I'll see you then, okay, for a 5:45 kickoff. Don't forget. In a bit, come on, you Blues. Good night. Bye-bye. Good night. Good day. Bye-bye.